Ray Holman, the UAW Local 6000 Legislative Liaison. We're coming to you on December 6, 2015, and there's a lot going on at the UAW Local 6000. And I'm joined in studio today, actually, with the Can We Talk Director and the Financial Treasurer of the local, Maya Williamson.
Hi, everybody.
Well, Maya, like I said, there's a lot going on. First of all, can you give us an update? Most people have probably already voted by now. Again, today is December 6th. And the ballots will be coming in. They have to all be here at the local by December 10th. And so what's going to happen after that?
After that, Ray, what we'll do is we'll count the ballots. They all come in. We remove all identifiers from them, and then we load them into our machine. And we actually have a CPA firm that comes in and watches the process, monitors it, and they will give us the results as soon as they're done.
Okay, fantastic. So essentially the votes will be counted on December 11th. Of particular interest is I've noticed that the other state employee unions have all ratified, or the membership, I should say, of their particular bargaining units have voted in support of the contracts that they negotiated. That would be SEIU, ASME, MSCA. They actually all have already voted. So we're the last union, state employee union here in Michigan that will be voting, but we are in fact the largest. We have in our bargaining unit 17,200 people in that unit. And so being the largest, it's going to be real interesting to see what the vote results are on December 11th. And we will keep the membership informed of that. The other thing that's going on is as we're transitioning past the contract and past the time period where people will be filling out their ballots and we'll be counting the votes and obviously then taking it to civil service for ultimate approval, you know, we're going to be transitioning back into our Can We Talk program, which is to emphasize communication, keep our union strong. So what kind of things can members do? You're the director of Can We Talk. What kind of things can they do?
Well, what we're looking at, Ray, is for our members to get more active, more proactive, and getting the communication out there. And what we're going to have is we're going to have a series of building meetings across the state. If you'd like to schedule a building meeting, you can always call us here at the local at 1-800-243-1985 and ask for myself or you. Ray is an assistant director of the Can We Talk program. And also, if you'd like to schedule a Can We Talk event at your work site where we bring in food, we have prizes, and we'd love to come to your work site and interact with our members. It's a really good program, Ray.
Absolutely. And when we communicate with each other, you know, we have power. That's how we keep our union.
We're stronger.
That's right. Well, you know, we can't end this program today without talking about what happened on December 3rd. During a hearing at the state capitol, Senator Marty Nolenberg made some very disgraceful and racist comments. And this was relating to a hearing about education and alleged failed schools and failing school districts around Michigan. And in response to some information about particular school districts that were struggling, he indicated that, in quotations, we cannot make African Americans white. We cannot fix that. And in fact, we're going to show you a tape of that statement that he made. And this is really unfortunate for a number of reasons. You know, first of all, you may remember that name, Marty Nolenberg. This is the individual who introduced Senate Bill 280 that would prohibit, for example, union stewards from conducting grievances and being involved in labor management during the business day. It would prohibit public employers from paying for any type of union leave. He is also the individual, the senator, that introduced a different bill. That was Senate Bill 13, and that bill would outlaw straight party ticket voting in Michigan. And political scientists will tell you that often people of color vote straight party ticket. So now here we are in December, And just last Thursday, again on December 3rd, he indicated again that part of the issues and the difficulties we're having in the state of Michigan to a response to a report given to him regarding failing schools, again, we cannot make African American white. We cannot fix that.
And you mentioned why these schools fail, and you mentioned the economically disadvantaged, and the non-white population are contributors to that, and we can't fix that. We can't make an African American white. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. So we can't fix that, but we have the situation.
Mr. Nolenberg's response, or his defense that he does not have a race problem, was that he has employed an African American. He actually presented this information to Channel 7 in Detroit. And when we hear such statements, such blatant racist statements, Maya, as the director of the Can We Talk program here, and again as our financial treasurer, why is it important for unions to speak out when we hear things like this?
Well, Ray, it's so important that we speak out as UAW members, because here in the UAW we have a long history of attacking social justice issues. Goes way back to Walter Reuther and Dr. Martin Luther King. And also the fact that we are raising the level of all social groups, of all people, regardless of race, creed, or color. And that is a mainstay in the UAW.
That's right. And so, we're going into the holiday season. It's a time to be with loved ones. It's a time to appreciate the good things that we have in our lives. And it's unfortunate that we have to talk about this situation. We have to talk, in the year 2015, we have to talk about a public official making blatant racist comments. But the important thing is that the UAW Local 6000 will speak out when these type of things happen as members of the union movement, their overall union movement, and believing in civil rights. We're going to hold people accountable for this. And Maya, as a local, we're asking leaders at the Michigan Capitol, starting with Governor Snyder, to renounce these statements. We're asking legislative leaders to hold this individual accountable for those type of comments. So in summary, this is Ray Holman, UAW Local 6000, Legislative Liaison.